watching these flows. If you look at my neck, I'm the illest. No, I'm starting as high as a bus is alone. They showing me love my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. The hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part. But from LeBron. Lose to the team after Jackson and Hard. The homie Collins and Marcel. A couple of homies be making it big. I just want all of the dudes to do well. Not worried about taking a couple of L's. No sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Beat the bill for me. Like hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk on the top. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On first down, Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Caught on the right side by Adams. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. LeSean McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got it first and goal at the 7. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reggie Ragland.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Trevor Davis deep for Green Bay. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Setting aside the matchup of Mahomes and Rodgers for a minute, this game is one of the NFL 100 Series bouts that they're having this season. And we saw the Packers in this game last week when they faced the Raiders, their opponent in Super Bowl II. This week it's the Chiefs, their opponent in the very first Super Bowl way back in 1967. The Packers winning both of those Super Bowls. And as I mentioned a week ago, Bart Starr, the MVP of both of those games. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. The left side completion to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 36. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. McCoy. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they should wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, he's going to go up top. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to run. The ball comes out. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Now Crosby for the point after. And it is now 21-0. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And avoids the contact by sliding. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. When plays break down, that's normally when Mahomes is at his best throwing the football, but as we saw, he can run it too. Last year, 60 carries, 272 yards, great elusiveness and speed, and the Chiefs obviously don't want him to be a running quarterback, but if he sees an angle like he did there, any opening, he has the ability to take it and run.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. 57 colors.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
15. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for KC, 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Watch twist.
Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Has several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Point after up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Rodgers now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it with McCoy. And down he'll go at the 25. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now McCoy. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the pickup.
I think he's trying to force a lot of things in these windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse.
Let's go. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dean Lowry, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. It'll be a pickup of just 2.
One more stop.
And it'll be 4th down. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes looking for the end zone.
Let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's able to get it back to the 40.
Good D. Ah, damn.
That interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
I gotta watch this nigga Mahomes. He's suspect.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Look at this.
Flush to his right.
Look at.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
This nigga Mahomes, man. What's his feet? God.
He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, no. Thank you. Dang.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining.
No.
This 4th quarter.
Right,
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that play going absolutely nowhere.
2 minutes.
Before he could get out of the backfield. 2 minutes left to play.
Mahomes better run it. Mahomes gonna have to run it in for y'all. Y'all finishing that pressure.
Possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Eluding the pressure right.
No!
No! Late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of. The extra point.
I gotta pull something.
It's up and good.
He got one time out.
14 ball game.
Oh, man. That's crucial.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on.
Can't lose this game. Can't lose this. I need this dub.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come on. Yes, let's get it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Come on, offense. Come on, man. Run it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. The Chiefs quickly now use that timeout. Timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
We got him.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
We got him.
Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Let's get it.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season.
I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not
I was
at all,
nervous,
they end up
man.
pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum
Man,
might have been
Patrick Mahomes,
shifting.
man, I
Instead,
don't
they
want
grabbed
to see him no more.
Didn't let him
He
get to the
crucial,
opposite sideline.
especially with that speed.
He's fielded at the 2.
Goodness.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23.
Come on, defense. Come on, man. Stop Patrick Mahomes. We can stop him.
KC offense
Man,
out of
we
the
got
huddle, ready
this.
for their next drive.
It's Tyreek
And for
Hill
them,
ain't
a
doing
touchdown,
that.
their last goal
Oh, and then he got that
around. Obviously,
bazooka.
They'll be hoping to do that
Oh,
again.
And when
Lord.
you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Make him force it. He gonna make him throw it out of bounds.
You know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a desperation throw deep
Oh, that's Amos.
downfield. He's got it. Hit
Come
15.
on, man.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play.
I definitely got to
66
set that
yards.
house.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Steps away to his left. That is caught at the
Whoa.
line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis
You was,
Kelce,
though. I ain't gonna lie.
his first touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right.
It ain't over yet. You can probably get
Seconds
the
to go,
offside
but
kick.
this
It ain't
becomes a
over.
critical onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Let's go, Aaron Rodgers. You did your thing. Let's get it. Good stuff,
They didn't give
defense.
themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot
gonna throw it up
away
there.
for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this is taken in at the 5. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding
That's my
them in
only
this
wide
ballgame.
receiver I got. My only wide receiver.
In the slot on the right is Graham. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Rodgers throwing here. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I was trying to throw to Devontae Adams, but I see he double teamed.
Now Rodgers. And this is going to be
Oh,
intercepted.
7 seconds left.
Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill.
You gotta go for a Hail Mary.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously.
I don't
Gotta
trust
hope to get
Tyreek Hill.
something
He's
quick
crucial.
right, and then
I
maybe
don't-
take
I
that
don't-
shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the
Get it.
defense and making an
Get
easy
it.
throw.
We
But
got him.
nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up
Give me
making
all
the
that
play because
time.
he
You
goes
give me the
unguarded.
time.
So there's a lot
Show
to
me
think
something.
about
You
if you're
got
playing
70-yard
defense in this
bazooka.
situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
Let's go.
And it's
go.
incomplete. So their final drive comes up
get it.
empty.
Go.
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but
get it,
they couldn't
baby.
get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was
Man,
a
I
long
needed
shot.
that dub. I needed that.
So for
I
Green
needed
Bay,
that,
the win
bad.
means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good shit, defense. Yeah, Rodgers got jiggy with it. He got jiggy, a jiggy. He got jiggy with it. He got, hey. I got jiggy with it. Yeah, then we got jiggy. Hey, who we about to re-sign?
So when I die